Welcome back to my channel, KwilterKris. My name is Kristin, and I'm so glad you're here. So today, I'm going to be working on the Designer Mystery Block of the Month. This is the 2025 Designer Mystery Block 7. It is by, I may mispronounce her name, I apologize, Vanessa Gortson, I think. So, yeah, so we're going to be working on piecing this. So here are the fabric colors. And so I will get this all ironed and pressed, and then I'll put it together, and hopefully with the borders as well. And then I'll try to show them all put together. I haven't put the last one in its row yet. So if I have time today, then I'll try to get that one in its row and show it to you all put together. But I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. And if you get anything out of this video, please remember to like and subscribe. Okay, so this is the square we're working on. And we're going to start first with A and C. So we have everything cut out. We'll put these aside. And we're going to do A and C. And we're going to make 12 of these half square triangles. So I'll show you how to do this. And I'm just going off the pattern. There's lots of different ways to make half square triangles. So we're going to start by drawing a line in the middle. Now, the instructions will tell you draw a line in the middle and then stitch 1/4 of an inch on each side. I often get that wrong. So I draw the 1/4 of an inch on each side. Like so. It looks like it could be slightly off, but that's all right. And so how this works is you put right sides together, and then I'm going to stitch on each of these outside lines and cut it on the middle line. I will have 6 pairs, and when I cut it in half, I'll have 12. So I will do this, and then I'll come back and show it to you. Okay, so I've drawn and I've paired up my A and C half square triangles. And so the next ones use A and F. So since I already have the A out here, I was just going to get them, line them all up, and then I will chain piece them all together. So we do this the same way. So I'm just going to keep drawing my lines on the back, and then we will sew them together all at once. Okay, and because this square is all about the half square triangles, we're going to do this again with G and D. And we make 4 of these. Okay, so I've gotten these all matched up. I'm going to go sew them together, and then we will start putting together our block. Okay, so we've got them all chain pieced together, and then we will clip these and cut them in half. Okay, now we get these all pressed, and then we'll be ready to put it together. Okay, I just wanted to come back for a minute and show you how I did this. So I went and got my smaller rotating mat, and we're going to take one of these squares and put it on the middle. Then we're going to take this ruler, and we're going to, there's a line that goes diagonally, and we're just going to line that up with the line in our block, and then we're going to trim around there. Okay, so now we have our squares all trimmed, and we're going to put them together. So it's going to go like this, and I will make 4 of these, and then we'll do the next row. So we're going to open this up, probably just give it a little finger press. We'll take it to the iron in a minute after we do the other side. But just give these a little finger press, and then we're going to sew a white square on the other side. Okay, so we're going to get those sewn together. In the meantime, we will take piece E here, put it in the middle. And we take this peachy one, and it's going to go like this. And we do 4 of these. Okay, we'll add these to our chain piecing. Okay, now we're going to do these two, like so. And we'll chain piece these together, and we'll make 4 of these. Okay, so we have these all chain pieced together, and we'll see. I have my little seam roller. My iron's a little out of reach, so I may just seam roll it before I put it together. I usually like to iron for accuracy's sake, but we'll see how it goes. If I mess up, I will just have to rip out and do it again. Okay, so this one's all complete. Okay, so that's one row complete. Then here is another row. I think after I get all 3 rows, I'll iron them. Okay, I will get these all pieced, and then I will press them with the iron, and then I'll come back and I'll show you the next step. Okay, so we have all of our strips pressed here. We just gotta put them in the right way. And now we just put them in order. So it will end up looking like this, which seems kind of funny, but when we put them all together, it makes a secondary pattern. So first we're going to put it together like this. So I'm going to sew these 2 rows together, and then we'll sew on the bottom row, and I'll come back and show you when I have these 4 squares, and then we'll sew them all together. Okay, so I've gotten these all completed. I will admit, I was really worried when I started cutting them. I was so worried that I had sewn on this bottom row incorrectly, but it's really just in how you turn it. So how this works is this goes like this. So you have kind of like this diagonal here and this diamond. And so you sew them both together like that, and then you sew them in one big square. My block is all finished. I don't have time today. I'm kind of in a rush. I don't have time today to sew on the border, but I promise next month I'll have the border sewn on for all the blocks, and I'll show you what I have so far. I will say I messed up right here. It doesn't line up. I don't think I'm going to take it out, because I think in the end, once I put it together in the quilt and quilt it, I don't think that will bother me. If it bothers you, you just have to make sure that you're really accurate with your squares. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great afternoon,